First at noon, Attorney General Dana Nessel announcing charges against 3 people tied to fraudulent signatures in last year's race for governor.
Political reporter Rick Albin is in Lansing with the charges announced within the past hour. Rick?
The Attorney General charged those 3 people, as you talked about, with a wide variety of charges, some of them up to 20-year felonies. That is, if they are convicted. The 3 people, 2 of them that live in Michigan, and that's Sean Wilmoth and Jamie Wilmoth Gooden, and a third, Willie Reed, who apparently is from out of state, are the 3 that have been charged. Now, the problem with the signatures wasn't just that there, in some cases, weren't enough, but the ones that they turned in were fraudulent, had been forged, misspelled, wrong cities, weren't even on the voting rolls, and in some cases had already passed. So there are a number of problems with these signatures. You'll remember it was a year ago last month that I was reporting that a remarkable number of candidates for Republican governor particularly were being taken off the ballot. And that include James Craig and Perry Johnson and West Michigan's Donna Brandenburg, who was actually here today at this press conference wanting to know why this wasn't discovered earlier. But the big problem is that with all of the candidates and all of the signatures they needed, there simply weren't enough people perhaps legitimately going out and getting those signatures, and they became very expensive, according to the Attorney General, up to $12 per signature for 15,000 signatures. So all of those candidates, 5 of them were tossed off. Yet another, I think, just withdrew because he found the fraud himself. So it was unprecedented, and she also called for some stronger measures. We'll talk about that. Obviously, these are crimes of money, crimes against people, but the Attorney General said it's more than that.
And yes, many of these are financial crimes we're talking about today, but they're also crimes against our democracy and against the integrity of our system of elections and against those voters who may have wanted to support these prospective candidates.
So those 3 people have been charged, but that may not be the end of it, because we know that this is an ongoing investigation, and they are kind of the higher end of the charges. Going forward, some of those people that actually forged the signatures or went out and collected signatures that were forged, they could come under the radar of the Attorney General. We don't know yet. And the Attorney General finally said that we need stricter rules about who collects those signatures, how they collect those signatures, and to have background checks, maybe even have them licensed and bonded in the state. That'll, of course, be up to the legislature. We're live in Lansing. Rick Albin, News 8.